My name is Job Uy. I want to share with you today about a love that never fails. Let's talk about the kind of love that never fails. We have so many things people call love today, but have no power to keep relationships, have no power to sustain relationships. What kind of love runs through your home? What kind of love runs through your family? What kind of love runs through your marriage? The kind of love that runs through your family, your relationships, will determine how long these relationships will last. Thank God for romantic relationship. Thank God for all kinds of things that people call love, but these have no power in them to sustain relationships for a long time. I want to introduce to you the kind of love that will keep your relationship for a long time in spite of all kinds of obstacles that you may face in life. It is called agape love. It is called the divine love. I call it the unlimited love that covers all multitudes of sins, that covers all multitudes of weakness. If you have that love in place in your life, in place with the people that are around you, you will have a lasting relationship in your life. There are many people today who have relationship today, tomorrow they break. They have another one tomorrow, the day after they break. It's because the kind of love that runs through such relationships do not have the power and the ability to sustain these relationships for a long time. But agape love is a love that never fails. Agape love is a love that never disappoints. It's a love that in spite of all that you go through is able to keep your relationships together. If you are faced with crisis in your relationships, you are faced with crisis in your marriage, if you are faced with all kinds of issues, human issues that are able to separate you, to cause separation, to cause divorce, to cause violence, I will ask you to introduce this kind of love. Agape love is a love that never fails. It's a love that keeps marriages together. It's a love that keeps relationships together. It's a love that sustains people for a long time. It's called the love that never fails. Agape love will never fail. And as long as agape love is in place in your life and in your family, your relationships will last. It doesn't matter what the other person do to you. It doesn't matter who is at fault. It doesn't matter who made the mistake. Agape love will overlook all that is natural, all that is human, and focus on all that is divine, and focus on all that is God and all that is godly. Agape love sees beyond your humanity and sees the God that is in you. Agape love treats you as one that is the image of God, as one that is created in the likeness of God. When you have that love at work in your life, you will be able to love everybody in spite of who they are, in spite of their tribe, in spite of their color, in spite of where they come from, in spite of your differences. You love them because the love that is in your heart is not the love of man, it's the love of God. That is the love that lasts. That is the love that will sustain your relationship. Never forget agape love, the divine love, the unlimited love of God, the unconditional love of God is a kind of love that is without a reservation. I recommend to you agape love, and you will have a long-lasting relationship with your friends and families. God bless you.